guys, and welcome to my channel where you live life with Cleopatra, and that's me. I'm so glad to be with you guys today, and I'm so excited about this flaxseed egg recipe that I'm going to share with you, which is an egg substitute. So if you're ever in a position where you're out of eggs, or if you're going to make a recipe and you either need an egg or you're going to make a recipe for someone who's vegan and they don't eat any dairy products, this is the perfect solution for your recipe. Absolutely, hands down, it works, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start talking about our flaxseed. I just wanna tell you some of the benefits of flaxseed before we even get started making the egg substitute. Flaxseed is really good to lower cholesterol, and it's also good for omega-3s and for joint health. So if you have any of these three issues that you're dealing with, or if you know someone who is, flaxseed is really good. You can put it in your smoothie, you can put it in your, in your oatmeal, you can mix it in your foods as well. So let's get started. Now go ahead and show you how to make this flaxseed egg, which is an egg substitute that you can use for baking, and it's perfect. Let's get started. Here we have flaxseed, and in my little sweet jug that I love so much, all you need is love. That's water. And then we have an empty container, and we have 2 tablespoons. Now, you can use 1. I like to use 2 because you have 1 for wet, 1 for dry. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have 1 tablespoon of flaxseed. Now, if you're going to have 3 eggs, then you would need 3 of these, but we're just doing 1 egg, okay? 1 tablespoon of flaxseed. Then you're going to use 3 tablespoons of water. Get our water here. So you fill this up, that's 1, that's 2, and 3. All right, there we have it. Now we're gonna mix this up really, really well. You don't really need a whisk, and you don't need a blender. You don't have to put it in a food processor. You gently just want to just stir it really good, make sure it's blended well. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can place this in the refrigerator for 15 minutes, or you can let it sit out room temperature. I prefer for it to be room temp, because if I'm going to bake with this flaxseed, I'd rather it be room temperature. When I bake with eggs, I set them out and let them get room temperature, just like I would butter. You know how you take butter out and let it sit out, get room temperature? This is what I prefer with my flaxseed egg, but you can put it in the refrigerator if you like. Now, this is what it's going to look like after it has sat for 15 minutes. This is the consistency of your flaxseed egg. If your flaxseed egg does not have this consistency, then it's not ready. You may need to let it sit for maybe 5 or 10 more minutes. But what I do is I let it sit out to room temperature. I may go throw a load of laundry in the washer, maybe fold a small load of clothes, come back 15 minutes later, and it looks like this. Initially, it's going to be runny, like this one is. But once it sits 15 minutes, it looks like this. It has a gel-like substance, and it is ready to roll. This is actually 3 eggs, and this is 1 egg. But once this sits for 15 minutes, it's going to look like that. Thanks so much for your time today. If you like my channel, if you love my channel, if you want to live life with me, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.